Hi everyone, Empress Justice here, aka Fabian Deacon. If you want to check out daily readings on Empress Justice Tarot, you can go and check it out on my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You want to check out the full moon reading, not full moon reading, tell a lie, April 2022 reading. It's on my Empress Justice Tarot Instagram, and it's also on Empress Justice Tarot YouTube. It's easier to go on the YouTube because my Instagram can get drowned by daily readings, so it's easy to go on YouTube. Although, as it stands, I've only got one daily reading in the way of the April 2022 reading, so you can check that out. Also, be sure to check out the lunar readings that I've done for March as well. Check out March, check out New Moon, and check out the full moon, like for the March readings. Check them all out and let me know if they're accurate or not. That's if you're a targeted individual and you're actually interested in the occult, because I know some of you aren't. Now, when it comes to me, yeah, everything's been relatively peaceful and quiet. Yesterday, when I was doing the April 2022 reading, there was some noise disturbance, but it was relatively minimal. And for the most part, it didn't seem all that deliberate, except for one part during the reading where, the neighbor upstairs was screeching something about readings. I don't know if she was shouting at me or her kid, but I did give, I did say the neighbors, had three options: go out, shut up, or show your ass. And they chose to show their ass. So, like they always do during my readings, whether it's deliberate or not, but it was still a great reading. So if you can get past the noise disturbance when you hear it, past the noise disturbance for the April 2022 reading, I promise you the reading is so good. It's one of the best readings I've done. It's such an interesting month. April is going to be such an interesting month. And then what was I going to say? So April is an interesting month. So go check out that reading. And yeah, Empress Justice is, I feel like when it comes to my readings, my tarot readings, I'm gaining some ground here. But the odd thing is that when you're successful at one thing and you make a decision as to what you want to do with your life, you start to realize who's for you and who isn't. And the truth of the matter is that a lot of TIs are still hanging on to Judeo-Christian ideologies. Now, I'm the type of person who usually tries to respect other people's religions, and I don't always succeed. I'm not saying I always succeed, but I try to respect other people's religions because within my own family alone, we've got people just between, I've got other siblings in my family. So it's like, I've got three siblings, right? Two of them are agnostic. One of them is Muslim. I'm an alchemist, so I'm non-denominational. My father is Christian and my mother is agnostic. So in our family alone, there are multiple different faiths and multiple different philosophies. My dad doesn't understand the farthest thing, about what I do with tarot readings and astrology and stuff like that. But guess what? He respects my choices. And I've grown up in the church and I understand enough about Christ to respect his beliefs as well. So when me and him have a conversation about these things, true to form, we have a mature conversation because both of us understand one another, even if we don't agree with one another, and we can be respectful. But what I find with a lot of TIs who are Christians, they don't seem to understand how not to be self-involved and how not to be self-centered. My guy, just because you have had certain experiences with Christianity, and in your case, Christianity has activated your God gene, it doesn't mean that Christianity is going to activate mine. Okay? We all have a God gene within us that connects us to the astral world, but the astral world is connected through a combination of imagination and the emotional and, the emotional and kinetic investment that we put into that imagination. That's how we connect with our God gene. That's how we connect with the astral realm. It doesn't matter if God is real or not. If you are feeling that God is real and you are acting in ways to reaffirm to yourself that God is real, then the magical chain associated with that religion will offer you a certain amount of protection, will offer you a certain amount of, but it doesn't mean that it's holy. It just means that there's more souls attached to that magical chain. That's all it means. So what you're praying to is not ultimately a God, it's to a chain of people who have given their lives to that same imaginative concept in their own minds. And even then, people came to that through violence, through terrorism, and through sacrifice. So with regards to people coming onto my page or coming into my, texting me saying, talking about the dangers of the tarot and this, that, and the third, once again, people are starting to wake up from their sleep. We're in the age of decline. People are starting to wake up out of their sleep, and there's a reset that's about to happen. Do you seriously think Christianity is not a part of that reset? Do you seriously think that people, do you seriously think that the people at the top of the pyramid want the whole population knowing what they know? Of course they're going to want Christians at the end of everything. Of course they're going to want people who don't really understand the occult and understand how it works. Of course they're going to want them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying. You have to really know your source material and know how this system works before you say anything. If you have attached something to your own imagination that gives you comfort and that gives you peace, I can't disagree with that. I can't turn around to you and say that whatever you put your emotion and your actions into is wrong. Because the way the astral realm works is that you manifest what you invest your emotions in. So if you in your mind that Christ is real and Christ is in your life, I am not anybody to turn around and tell you that it's not for me to turn around and send you links saying why Christianity is wrong, or to try to tell you Christianity could ruin your life. It's not up for me to tell you that. There are several instances where several religions have ruined people's lives and have basically destroyed their lives. But I'm not going around sending links. I'm not going around telling people that they're wrong for what they believe because of what my interests have given me. Because for me, it's the wrong thing to do. If you want to encroach on somebody's space just because you're picking the winning team, and even then, all of it is to do with population control. It's not to do with holiness. It's not to do. If you look at my spiritual warfare video on the Empress Justice Tarot YouTube channel, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about and what the nature of spiritual warfare actually is. It's not, first of all, it's not spiritual warfare because there is no warfare in the spirit realm. It's completely astral warfare. It's emotional and kinetic warfare. It's energetic warfare. So I explain all of that in my spiritual warfare video. And I explain that basically it's not about holiness. It's about the amount of souls that have sacrificed their lives towards a particular ideal, not only with their bodies and their blood, because the blood is powerful. It's not only with their blood, but it's also with their emotions and their actions, how long they've dedicated their lives to a particular imaginative ideal. So that's what spiritual warfare comes down to. Who has the most recruits? It's not about the truth. It's not about holiness. It's not about anything to do with that. It's about who has the most souls attached to a particular chain of an ideology. That's what it's about. Okay? And again, we are in the age of an awakening where people are starting to wake up to the truth. So, of course, if there is going to be an Agenda 21 or a population reset, it would happen right about now. It would happen right about the time where people realize white supremacy is real, where people realize what, the alchemical subtext behind our holy books. It's at this specific time when women start to realize their power. That's when the reset button is clicked. So my thing is this: you can have your beliefs. You can have your beliefs. You can believe whatever it is that you want to believe. That's fine. You are entitled to that. But I've done my research. I've spent my entire life trying to discover who I am, who I truly am. I don't come on camera not knowing what I'm talking about here. I know what I'm talking about. I've done the research. I know what I'm talking about. So it's round about the time that people are waking up to everything that's going on, that, the Agenda 21 thing is happening. It's not by coincidence, but people are not killing off white supremacy, killing off Christianity, killing off fucking, killing men off. Like, they just wanted everyone to believe that was happening. They just wanted everybody to believe that was happening. Like, if anything, it's the rest of us that are in danger, because we're the ones signing our own death warrant. I'm not gonna say in the ways in which it's happening, but we're the ones signing our own death warrant over here by believing everything mainstream media tells us. We are the ones. All the marginalized folk that have been having their moment in the sun, we are the ones in danger. White supremacy ain't in danger. Christianity definitely ain't in danger. Not in its current incarnation. And patriarchal supremacy definitely ain't in danger. It's never been in danger in its entire existence. It's never been in fucking danger. So, again, with me, I respect your religious differences. I respect what you have to say. As a TI, if it is triggering for you to consume what I do when it comes to the occult, if it's triggering to hear me talking about spring equinoxes and the sun and the moon and the stars, I beg you, do get off my channel. Beg you, get off my channel, because this is who I am. I am rooted in the truth. I am rooted in nature and in philosophy and in alchemy. I am rooted in what the truth is and how to navigate myself accordingly. That is what I am interested in. I am not interested. If I'm going to attach my imagination and my emotions and my actions to anything, it is going to be the truth. Not what I personally want, not what I personally feel, nothing like that. That's what I'm going to attach myself to. And if there are any TRs who truly have a problem with that, who don't understand the occult and don't want to, I get it. You've been through enough as it is, with the fucking electronic weaponry and with the harassment and with everything else that's going on. You've been through enough as it is without having to be forced to change your mind about something that gives you comfort and gives you peace. You've been through enough. I would never ask you to change your beliefs for me. The only thing I ask is that for TIs who are on my wavelength and who do believe what I believe, to support me. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for anything else. So for me, that's what it's about. That's what's really and truly important. Like, for me, it's just about connecting with people who think like me, because as far as I can tell, there are very few TIs who do. And those are the ones that I want to connect myself to. And as much as I respect other TI Christians, I've met a lot of TI Christians who are very open-minded, very respectful. And whilst they will defend their beliefs and defend, they'll do it in a respectful manner. They will do it in a respectful manner. And that's what I vibe with, and that's what I vibe to. So if Empress Justice Tarot is not for you, I understand. Godspeed. But do not attempt to tell me what to feel and what to put my actions behind and what to dedicate my life to. That is not your place. That is not your place at all. So, yeah, I think I gotta go. I've got stuff to do here. But yes, again, check out Empress Justice Tarot YouTube for lunar readings and monthly readings. Check out Empress Justice Tarot for, on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily readings. And check out Fabian Deacon Vocals for my vocals. I haven't uploaded vocals in a while, but my voice is improving slowly but surely, so it's great. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.